Hey everybody, it's Tim Hinton from Marching Arts Education, and I have with me today David Warren, the director of the Phantom Regiment Drum and Bugle Corps. David, how are you?
Doing great, Tim. Thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for talking to me today. We're going to be talking about the virtual drum major camp that they did at the Phantom Regiment. Phantom Regiment has this wonderful drum major camp every year. This year it went virtual. I want to hear more about that. But first I want to mention I'm a proud alumni of the Phantom Regiment, marching 3 years. You can see my Phantom Regiment award saying it's always sitting right there over my shoulder whenever I do one of these. So David, how long have you been the Corps director with the regiment?
So this is year two that I've been with Regiment full time as the Corps director. So
fantastic. So this year everything ended up going virtual, right? So all the instruction and everything's been just online.
Yes, ever since March, all been online. Everything that we've done, even converting all of our educational camps and such to online that we normally get to do in person. So it's been quite the ride.
And as an alumni, I have to tell you, I'm really proud that the regiment is doing so much great educational outreach stuff. Everybody go to regiment.org and just check that all out. But I was really interested in the drum major camp because how do you do that virtually? Normally we're all together, we're conducting together, we're getting instruction. So tell me kind of how that went this year.
Well, it definitely was a learning curve. I will say it first. We used most of the same curriculum that we normally use. I actually had the pleasure of getting to teach all three of them, along with Galen Carrickner and Kevin Rabin, who are both alumni of the Corps. But we all three got together and we just said, we believe we have the best drum major camp in the country. How do we make this virtual? And what we decided was we don't really change much. And if we come to a roadblock with technology, we figure it out. So it was like, well, let's not take out things that they learn. Let's still try to include everything. But how do we put a twist on it? So, for example, one really cool thing that we did with them is normally they learn how to march with the course. They get to learn a drill spot and learn the basics and have a Phantom Regiment member teach it to them. Well, instead, this year, we actually did a segment on how to teach marching fundamentals, maybe to a freshman in high school who's never done it before. So maybe they didn't get the actual experience of marching alongside that Phantom Regiment member, but they got a really valuable tool that when they learn drill next time and they're helping teach that drill, they maybe have some more tools to pull out to help them.
So when you're doing the conducting and you're teaching about all this stuff, how did that work virtually? Everybody was just conducting on their own screen at home?
They were, yeah. It's really great. We found out so many cool tools with Zoom, being able to push the metronome, of course, sound through their computer, being able to use the whiteboard and actually draw the beat patterns and stuff. It was pretty cool. Now, it honestly really gave us a chance to focus more on the individuals because we would do breakout rooms where we would only have 10 to 12 individuals at a time. So it was a lot more of conduct this and we all get feedback as opposed to we're in a group the whole time. So yeah, it's ups and downs, but I still think they learned a ton. We had a great time doing them.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And I do know that the Phantom Regiment Drum Major Camp is seen as one of the top ones. Tell me why you think it's so great. Like what is it that the regiment brings to this and the experience you give to the members that come to it?
I mean, I'm a little biased because I was a regiment conductor myself, but I think that we do attract the best conductors in the activity just because we really focus on the drum major being the representative and being the person that's representing the Corps. And I think that when you take a Corps like Regiment that has such a storied history already, and you bring an incredible person ready to step into that organization, you give them that responsibility, them stepping up into that position is always something really cool. So I think we always have the best because we had the great foundation, and then we just keep building upon that as we go on.
Well, there's no doubt that the regiment conductors are really legendary. And I can just in my mind immediately start to picture a whole bunch of them through the years who have been so famous and so important. And I think it's very cool. So if somebody wants to check out about the drum major camp, they go to what's the website?
So regiment.org and check out under our program Phantom Regiment Academy under there, and we'll be hopefully posting soon and growing and expanding, and it's going to be great. We had a great time last summer, and we're excited to see what the future holds with it.
Well, thanks for doing so much hard work converting everybody to virtual and making it work. And I know that the members have great experiences, and now the people that are doing the educational stuff for the Phantom Regiment Academy also are. David, great job. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you, Tim.